They say belief shapes reality, but what if your belief doesn't require a God? In a world torn between faith and reason, Stoicism and religion stand like two ancient mountains, each carved by centuries of human yearning. One looks inward, whispering, "Control yourself." The other looks upward, pleading, "Deliver me." But are they really so different? Or are they just two paths to the same summit? Stoicism was born in the chaos of ancient Greece, not in temples, but in open marketplaces. It asked no worship, demanded no sacrifice, only discipline. At its core lies one truth: we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Epictetus, a slave-turned-philosopher, taught that freedom isn't external, it's internal. That your power begins the moment you stop blaming the world and start mastering your mind. Religion, however, offers something Stoicism doesn't: comfort in surrender. It speaks to the heart that breaks, the soul that questions, the man on his knees whispering prayers in the dark. Religion gives purpose beyond logic. It says, "You are not alone." In the face of chaos, it promises order. In the shadow of death, it promises life. But here's the tension. Where Stoicism teaches detachment, religion teaches devotion. Where Stoicism says, "Be unshaken," religion says, "Be faithful." And yet, both ask us to transcend the self, both demand humility, both call for courage in the face of the uncontrollable. So as we dive deeper into this comparison, ask yourself, do you want control or connection? Or is it possible to have both? Imagine losing everything: your job, your health, your loved one. What holds you together? Stoicism would say, it is not the thing itself that disturbs you, but your judgment of it. Religion would say, this too is part of God's plan. Two different answers, one shared question: how do we endure suffering? Stoicism arms you with a sword of logic. Pain, loss, betrayal, these are not enemies, they are training grounds. Marcus Aurelius wrote that adversity is not an obstacle to the path, it is the path. To the Stoic, grief is not to be erased, it is to be endured with dignity. No prayers, no miracles, just the strength to bear it. But religion meets you with open arms, not cold logic. It allows you to cry, to scream, to fall apart. And when you do, it offers hope, not in yourself, but in something higher. Whether it's the Christian cross, the Islamic test of patience, the Hindu cycle of karma, or the Buddhist release from attachment, religion says there is meaning behind the pain. It's not senseless, it's sacred. And yet, these aren't enemies, they are allies in disguise. One teaches you to stand alone in the storm. The other reminds you that someone walks with you in the rain. Stoicism sharpens the blade of reason. Religion softens the wounds of the soul. So, when your world collapses, do you want the power to control your response, or the comfort that it's all for something? We all search for peace, but is it found in silence or in surrender? The Stoics seek stillness, not through rituals or prayers, but through inner discipline. Seneca once said, "He is most powerful who has power over himself." In Stoicism, peace is not granted, it is earned. You reach it not by escaping life, but by embracing every blow it throws at you without flinching. No escape, no excuses, just unwavering presence. Religion offers a different road to peace, the act of letting go, trusting a divine order, accepting that not everything needs to be understood. Some things just need to be believed. In prayer, in worship, in devotion, there is surrender. Not weakness, but a choice to kneel instead of break. You don't conquer the storm. You rest in the arms of something greater than the storm. Stoicism builds a fortress within you. Religion builds a bridge to something beyond you. One says, "You are enough." The other says, "You are held." But perhaps peace is not either or. Maybe it's found in the moment you stop fighting what is and start aligning with what matters. Maybe the true battle isn't between Stoicism and religion, but between noise and meaning. So ask yourself, not what gives you more answers, but what brings you more peace. At the end of life, when the curtain falls, what will you hold on to? The Stoic prepares for death daily. Memento mori, remember, you must die. But to the Stoic, death is not something to fear. It's natural, inevitable, like autumn to the leaves. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, it is not death that a man should fear, but never beginning to live. The Stoic dies with open eyes, grateful, ready, complete. Religion, on the other hand, sees death as a doorway, not an ending. Whether it's heaven, rebirth, paradise, or enlightenment, there is something more. The devout don't just prepare for death, they prepare for reunion, for judgment, for transcendence. Death becomes a passage, not a prison. And this is where the two diverge most. Stoicism teaches how to die well, religion teaches how to live forever. But both, in their own ways, teach the same, deeper truth. Life is not in our control. What matters is how we live while we're here, with intention, with clarity, with love. In the end, it's not a question of Stoicism versus religion. It's a question of what you need most: inner strength or higher meaning, rational courage or divine purpose. Maybe wisdom isn't found in choosing one over the other, but in honoring what each one offers, and then choosing to live like it matters. If this message stirred something in you, subscribe to Stoic Hustle, where ancient wisdom meets modern grit. Your journey to inner strength starts here.